Yeah, you fine and the money caught my eye too. But there's a big difference between you and my side dude. You be all up in between them guys, he's who I like to. You get my titties in your face, he's getting side boob. Yeah, I know I'm fine.
What's up, kitten cats? Happy Sunday. At least it's Sunday for me. Who knows if it'll be Sunday for you when you're watching this. But great things happening. First of all, the remix of Handsomer with Caitlin came out this past week. And let me tell you, when it came out on Wednesday, I'd probably listened to it a solid 30 times before 9 a.m. morning routine. Today, we are at the gym. We are about to do some cardio and mobility work. So you guys know I talked about in my last video how one of my current fitness goals, or like kind of what my current fitness goals are, is kind of getting my performance back after my injury, tightening up body composition a little bit. And so far, that is all going really well. February, lost around like 5 or 6 pounds, which is great progress, and goes to show you don't have to do anything crazy if you've been out of it for a while. You just got to get back into it. So being able to be at full training capacity, being in a modest deficit, nothing crazy, is doing its job. My cardio did get increased last week, which I was actually really excited about because I work a very sedentary job. I'm a coach / business owner in the online space, so I just sit around all day. So I love getting up, getting moving. It gets me like more inspired, more mentally clear, all of those things. And with my mobility work today, I'm very excited because my physical therapist, who, let me just say, I was shocked. I was talking with my massage therapist about this the other day because she works in the same office. I was shocked with how quickly and easily he was able to heal my hamstring. Like, I didn't have to do anything crazy. It was much more movement based than PT that I've done in the past. So for example, when I tore my hips dancing, I did a lot of like dry needling, a lot of whatever the scraping is called, I forget what that's called, a lot of stim. We didn't do any of that. It was a lot of like motion based stuff, and obviously every injury is different, but I was really pleased with just how swiftly and, like I said, easily I recovered from that once I started working with him. And he is actually starting to do customized mobility programming for all of our EDF clients, so my coaching company. All of our clients are getting monthly mobility from him. And actually, if you are interested, you can purchase that program yourself. So our clients get it for free as part of their like coaching package. But if you're interested in purchasing that, I will put the link in the description box. But I'm about to go do one of our active recovery day mobility flows. It's helped me a lot with my training performance, with my core stability, with my just general movement health. So that is what we're doing. So let's get into it.
I came to make a name. Got your star and leave it on that pavement. Came to entertain, but what I didn't know is that a stage would be my gauge. Cause when you only see your beauty in the applause, you can't love yourself in this silence. Yeah, I wanna see my worth when no one else does. I keep looking and I keep trying, but I feel my Hollywood heart, and it's every beat is a knockoff. I'm tryna heal my Hollywood heart, but it's hard to give it my trust. Cause Hollywood heart is a faker. Hollywood heart doesn't show when it's breaking. Hollywood heart is a hater. Hollywood heart isn't whole till you make it. I try to be good to the girl on the couch on a free day. Easier to say than do. Words pop up like glue.
Hello, my friends. So we are here in the house. Sunday is a day where I have to like get down because I'm so tall. But Sunday is a day where I like to get set for my week, do, some stuff around the house, just really center my energy before diving into a full work week ahead, and especially with traveling this upcoming week. I'm heading to Austin, but with traveling, I want to make sure that I can, get my house, relatively tidy. It just feels nice to come home to a tidier house. I think I mentioned this in my last video when I was talking about mental health, but when my mental health is poor, one of the first things to go out the window is like sorting my house. So now that I have serotonin, and potentially some dopamine. Who knows? I am sorting my house, so I'm gonna start some laundry. I'm gonna tidy up down here a bit. I've been hanging up clothes in my room. So do a few things on Sunday to set yourself up for a good week ahead, and then take some time to relax too. So let's clean the house.
Never been into material things. I'm the type that usually connects to someone's energy, but
Hello. So cleaning has been going well. Got a lot done. Also did my hair. Wild thing is back. It just feels good. This feels like my energy, with just like a ferocity to it. But anyway, I wanted to pop in here. I did make an iced coffee and I filmed a clip of it, but I did not film a clip of me drinking it, so that's kind of null and void. We're getting back into our rhythm, guys. We're doing it. But I wanted to talk about, since today is my Sunday, getting ready for my week, setting myself up for success, all of the things, something that I am doing this week and in kind of this little mini season, so kind of like this month, is I am kind of reconfiguring my schedule as a business owner, as a CEO, just because there are some shifting parts within EDF, and all really good things, but as the business grows, I have to grow with it, obviously, and change with it. And, obviously I've always been the owner, I've always been the CEO, but as the team grows, I have to be able to step into that role in a bigger way and step up to that role in a bigger way. And so I'm basically reconfiguring the schedule of my days to reflect what the team needs and what I need to be moving forward. And it's really exciting. It's definitely challenging as somebody that I am really ingrained in my routines and habits, and that is a strong thing for me. Obviously I do really well with my routines and maintaining habits and things like that. So it's a pro, but it can also be challenging when I need to change, because it can be hard for me to make those changes initially. And then I get into the groove of it and I'm fine. And that's how a lot of habit creation is. But I feel like I personally have a hard time getting that initial inertia going, but I'm excited. But what I wanted to share with y'all here is, I know I get a lot of questions do a day in the life, what does your life look like, all that stuff, and then I'm well, I just sit at a computer and it's not that exciting. It's exciting, but nobody wants to just watch somebody sit at a computer. But I figured I would share with you guys something that's been kind of more of an intrusive thought lately, that I don't love that I'm having, and I'm able to navigate it. It doesn't completely put me down for the count or interfere with my output or anything like that. It's just something that's been kind of a recurring thought in my mind that I'm trying to work through. Is I am surrounded by, for one, just a lot of really successful people. And that can be a challenge in and of itself, just because you can sometimes feel like you're never doing enough. But I'm also surrounded by a lot of couples that do this together, that run their businesses together. So, Alex and Sue, power team, Katie and Hayden, everyone knows that. Aaron and Jordan, crush it. And that's a lot of what I'm around. Even Ben and Deidre, power teams. And then there's me. And it's been a little bit challenging for me lately. And I hate thinking like this because I know that it's just grass is greener syndrome. But there's part of me that has been dealing with some kind of just sadness or feelings about, not having a partner to run things with, not having that support system in my life. And,
as I was thinking about this, I was like, would you even want to run a business with your boyfriend or your fiance or your husband if you had one? And I was like, I really don't know. Luna, you run the business with me? Yeah. You always cry when I film clips. I love you. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. But yeah, I've just noticed more of that like lingering thought of like, man, in my brain, it's saying it would be lovely if you had somebody here like at the end of your long days and you know you like work through it together. Like as great as Luna is, you don't do much. You're great. You're great to just sit and snuggle with, but you don't really help with the business. No, you do not. But I love you so much. Oh, you're just the sweetest. That's my girl. But yeah. So just kind of been struggling with thoughts of like, oh, like, man, you have all these friends that are killing it, and maybe they're killing it more than you because you by yourself are not enough. And I know that's such an intrusive thought, and it's not true. But yeah, that's just something that I've been like working with lately. And it is challenging. It is challenging to run a business, you know, by yourself in the sense that like you're the person at the top of it that has to make sure everything runs smoothly. And that, you know, as EDF has grown, and that was my goal, obviously, was to grow it, but nobody can prepare you for that challenge. Nobody can prepare you for that level of responsibility. And I'm excited, and I love learning and growing within it each day, but it is challenging. And so I don't want people to just look at like what I'm doing or like what I put on social media and think that it's all just well and dandy and fine and perfect and it's never a struggle, because it is. And like I said, like, I don't even know if I would want to run a business with my male counterpart whenever I have one. But yeah, and like it's been really helpful because my good friend Kaylin Piles, she's actually who I'm staying with in Austin this week. She also runs her company. You know, she has a team of like 17 or 18. She is, you know, she doesn't run her company with a partner. She runs her company. And so, you know, being able to bond with her and have her as, you know, a friend that I can talk to about things and that we can bounce stuff off of each other, vent to each other, it's just really helpful. And I'm really, really grateful for her. But yeah, that's just kind of a weird thought that I've been dealing with lately, especially as we grow, just kind of lamenting over not having like that solid rock partner support, whether it was working within business or not. And like, I trust the timing of my life. I really do. But that doesn't mean your thoughts are always just like, oh, everything's fine and great. You still have human thoughts sometimes. So I'm not really looking for input on it. Please do not put input on my love life in the comments. That is nobody's business but mine. Anything I choose to share is, you know, what I choose to share. And I just wanted to share that vulnerability with you guys just in case anybody can relate in their own way. So grass is not always greener on the other side, but that doesn't mean you don't think about it. But yeah, that's it for this clip. Need to make a little CVS run, and I'll be back. All right, my loves, it is the next day. And I figured I would just wrap up the video here since we are already getting into a lengthier video here. So I just wanted to tell you that I love you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed hearing just some business conversations, let me know and I will keep having them. Not just about like personal struggles, but like actual business struggles, which, you know, they're one and the same. Yeah, I'm about to head to Austin this week to hang out with my girl KP, going to a breathwork event as well. So I may try and vlog some of that. Not sure if I'm in my travel vlogging rhythm yet. But regardless, I'm happy to be back, trying to get in my rhythm again. I love you so much. So that's enough talking from me. I hope you have the best day. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment below. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share it out on Instagram. 1 like equals 1 boop for Luna. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.